Morning, everyone. Welcome to the briefing for Thursday, the 16th of November. Okay, we've got the midday chart on here. Excuse me. Again, looking at the midday chart on here, it's showing this low pressure actually further to the south of us than it was forecasting. It was going to be directly at the top of us, but now it's shown to be clear. And at midday, actually no frontal activity over the top of us. And we'll be in this quite slack area here with very light winds and not a whole lot going on. Moving further ahead, tomorrow not looking too bad. Isobars nice further apart, so nice light winds and that occlusion well clear of us. Going into the weekend though, this very well defined low pressure system here moving in, and it's throwing a couple of fronts our way for Saturday, which is going to bring in a lot of rain. And then going ahead to Sunday, bit of a clearer outlook, but you see those isobars very tightly packed. And I think the wind at this point might be just about outside limits on Sunday, unfortunately. Okay, looking at the winds today, you see in that very slack area towards the centre of the country, it's showing a variable at 5 knots at flying height. Towards the south coast, it's showing 30 knots. So we'll have some wind, but not a massive amount here. South Peg, you can see that low pressure sort of swirling away to our south, and you see there's a lot of cloud around and some showers on it. And on the rain radar, you can see the majority of that rain now sort of in our area and to our south. Okay, looking at the rainfall forecast going through the morning, definitely going to be pretty wet here. But by midday, it's showing it to start to clear, and we're sort of in this clearer area. Now, there's sort of a secondary band here that starts to develop, which I think is going to determine whether or not we can actually fly. But at this point, it looks like the possibility is there, certainly more so than it has been looking at the forecast for the last few days. Public forecast is showing heavy rain up until 2 p.m. and then cloudy in the afternoon. It's going to be pretty chilly, top temperature of 6 degrees, but fortunately the wind's quite light, so the wind chill won't be as bad as it was yesterday. That wind's quite light in the afternoon and it's showing from the northwest. One problem is it's showing relatively low visibility into the afternoon and humidity is very high. So any cloud that develops will be quite low. So we need to keep an eye on that. All right, top temperature 6 or 7 degrees according to GFS with dew points around 5. That's current view outside. She makes it look better than it is. If I refresh, it might be different. Yeah, it's raining on the airfield anyway. Currently 5.5 degrees, dew point sat at 2.5. Farnborough's forecast, they put here scattered clouds at 3,000 feet with then tempos for the morning of low cloud and rain. But going into the afternoon sounds a bit better. Yeah, they pretty much haven't got anything for the afternoon, just the temporaries of rain for the morning. Odium, similar. They're saying few clouds at 2,000, broken clouds at 3.5. So both of these are relatively optimistic for the afternoon, but certainly won't be flying until about 2 p.m. according to this one. Okay, top meteo, this is 10 a.m. It's showing the rain and lower cloud. As we go ahead to 2 p.m., you see it's showing a small chance of low cloud or fog, but otherwise pretty clear until sunset by the looks of it. Okay, there's no NOTAMs today. And operationally, if we go flying, we'll most likely set up on 2-7. It's going to work. There we go. Launch point will be sat here somewhere further into the airfield with the cables possibly, well, probably going down the north side. So we'll be winching from the north side of the runway, aerotaking from the south side. As what wind there's going to be is going to be from the mostly north, but slightly west. So this will help with the cable drift. By being further up the runway, what that will allow us to do is circuits onto the runway because the grass will be really, really wet. So south side circuits will be onto the main runway and north side circuits onto the north side grass. I'd strongly recommend if we go flying, try and keep the gliders on the tarmac. So go on south side circuit onto the tarmac. One other thing I'll just mention, if we go flying, when you tow out, just tow your gliders straight out here And then if we haven't taken out cables yet, you can go onto the runway and down. Alternatively, you'll just have to go out to the middle of the grass, which is probably the driest part, and tow along, and then to the launch point. Can I just request that people don't tow along the edge of the perimeter track, because that's how we've damaged gliders and cars in the past. Okay, no movements today. Sunset's at 4:15, so last landing will be before 4:45. There's only about 1 or 2 people booked in for the afternoon, so let us know if you are considering coming along, and if it's possible to operate, we will. See you on the airfield. Bye for now.